So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20. In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Golden State Warriors. Now, it's a pretty weird sentence saying the Golden State Warriors are one of, if not the worst team in the NBA, and they need to rebuild pretty badly. So, I don't think I've done a Warriors rebuild this year. I don't think I have. I really honestly kind of forgot that I haven't even hit every team in the rebuild department. I kind of just skipped over some of them and kind of hopped into like off-season rebuilds and what-if rebuilds and stuff like that. So, I'm going to try to get back to doing some of these normal rebuilds. I'm going to use start today. But yeah, this Warriors team is suffering. 6-24 at the current moment. I obviously think, without a doubt, the biggest reason that they're 6-24 is because Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are not playing. That doesn't really take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. So, in this scenario, I'm most likely going to keep D'Angelo Russell because I think eventually, if we end up with a top 2-3 pick, try to go after a guy like James Wiseman. We keep D'Angelo Russell, move him to shooting guard. Steph Curry's back. Klay Thompson goes to small forward. Draymond's still in there at power forward. I mean, it's all fun and games until the Warriors have a top 3 pick and Steph and Klay are healthy. I mean, it really is. So, the Warriors are most likely going to be bad for the rest of this year, especially if Klay and Steph are both out for the remainder of this year. But if everything goes to plan and they both come back healthy next year, they are the two best shooters in the NBA. They're both absolute studs. Steph obviously a little more than Klay, but still, you get the picture. They can definitely lead the team to a championship. They did it before Kevin Durant got here. They could probably do it after. So, as the rotation goes, this is the 2K rotation that they had, pretty much, somewhat. So, I'm just leaving it Eric Pascal. I'm going to look up how to say it precisely. I think it's Pascal. Not positive. I'll look it up just so people don't get pissed. He's going to play small forward. I didn't realize he's only 6'6", so he can play small forward while Draymond is starting at power forward. I mean, they're both 6'6". I think I like Draymond guarding power forwards a little bit more. And then Willie Cauley-Stein in here definitely could be a guy that goes at the deadline. I believe, is he on a one-year deal? I believe he is. Okay, well, there's a player option for $2 million, but he's probably going to decline that. So, this is going to be the rest of the lineup. I don't really plan on making many other moves with this team. I'm going to probably send Jacob Evans down to the G League. Just see what we can do there. Maybe along with Alan Smellat. I can't say that. I just straight up can't. Jacob Evans can go to the... Whoops, no. All right, well, I'll call up Alan, and I'll send down Jacob Evans. I think Jacob Evans definitely could be in the rotation. Oh, actually, I can just call up Kai Bowman. Or maybe I cannot. Okay. I don't know why I can't call him up, but I can't. So, yeah, as I mentioned, we currently sit at 6-24. This team is basically not going anywhere anytime soon. So, I expect this team to do very poorly. Definitely believe we have our first-round pick. We do not. Who has our first-round pick? What in the world? How do we not? Okay, that's a second-round pick. Who has the Warriors' first-round pick this year? Lottery protected. Okay, it'll be in the lottery. That's not really a big deal there. So, yeah, this is the team for now. I am a little bit, concerned that we could end up doing way better, but probably not, though. So, I'm excited to see how we can do, though. Hopefully pretty bad. I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So, thank God this dreadful year is over. I believe 14-68 is our final record. The fact that we're saying the Warriors are 14-68 is just insane. Giannis MVP, most likely what's going to happen in real life. I mean, I know James Harden's averaging like 38.5 points, but... I mean, Giannis is Giannis. I don't think there's really much beating that. John Morant does take home Rookie of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dennis Schroeder is 6th Man of the Year. Giannis also Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's kind of between him and Anthony Davis, probably, in my opinion. Bam Adebayo, most improved, definitely a candidate for that. I think it's probably between him, Pascal Siakam, and Devontae Graham for that. I can't really think of anybody else. If you can, please let me know down below in the comment section. Brett Brown, Coach of the Year for the Sixers. They go 63-19. So, also, something I did want to get into before I kind of go any forward with this video. Some of you guys were saying that you'd want to see me do something else besides just a generic rebuild. I would be more than happy to do that. I mean, I get that these end up being pretty similar. I try to vary the kind of players I get. But when it comes down to it, this is what I'm good at, and I know that, and I'm not going to just pretend that I'm not good at that. Why was Steph Curry playing? All right. I know that's what it is, so... It sucks to say, but like I'm not good at like doing my team, and I'm not good at doing my career. Like this is what I do. So something definitely could happen though. I could do like NBA talk videos. If you guys want to see that, I know I've been mentioning that for a long time. But I think personally, if we do get into it, I definitely think I could potentially pull that off at some point. So Klay Thompson's still hurt. How much longer is he out for? Actually, it'll tell me on here. But yeah, if you guys want to see NBA talk videos, something along the lines of that, I'd be more than happy to try to get into those. Give them a test run, see how they go. If they end up going well, we can continue doing them. So just let me know that down below in the comment section. I don't want you guys to ever be bored of my videos or anything. So back to this time. Yeah, we're not in the playoffs. We are projected the number 1 overall pick, so obviously we're going to get it back from, who had it? I forget who had it, honestly. Was it the Jazz? No, I don't think it was the Jazz. But whoever had our first round pick, it was lottery protected. We're absolutely going to be getting that back. So that's huge there. I didn't even see the Rockets were a 1 seed. Good for them. I know they're playing very well in real life. So I'm excited to see how this team can do. I think having Stephen Clay back is going to be huge. Potentially keeping D'Angelo Russell. I know he's in a lot of trade rumors. I personally think they should probably keep him. Like, just because I think once Stephen Clay come back, it's going to be pretty much unstoppable. Like, if they end up with like a top 3 pick, whoever they draft there, even if it's not like somebody who's going to make an immediate impact. Like, if it is James Wiseman, he probably will make a pretty immediate impact. But like, I don't even know. If you get like an Anthony Edwards to come off the bench, like that's still an insane team. So this is the team we're currently at. Klay Thompson is fully healthy now. Steph Curry is fully healthy now. I do play with injuries off the game. Just when you start today, it just automatically keeps their injuries on. So yeah, this is going to be the squad. We're going to go ahead and do some things for now. Clay's going to go up to small forward. D'Angelo Russell's going to go up to shooting guard. So that's kind of the way I want it. I know D'Angelo Russell's more of a pure point guard, kind of, in my opinion. I think most people would agree with that statement. But this is 2K. You can pretty much do what you want with it. Draymond now is a tricky one for me. I've never really been a big Draymond Green guy. I think if I can get the right sort of power forward to come in here, kind of a similar defensive-minded guy like Draymond Green, just maybe somebody who's a little bit younger, maybe making a little bit more of an effect, I think that would be great. So let's see what we can do now. Steph signing. Steve Kerr is obviously not going anywhere. A+ is in both departments. No reason to move on from him. Ron Adams is fine. Our trainer does suck, though, so I'll take Randy Martin, get those 3 untapped potentials. Head scout. I'll go Cuba Gooding here. Assistant GM. We'll go Michael Williams. Pretty good ratings there for him. So, cool. We get that all set. Let's head up to the draft now. I didn't even go through the lottery. I probably should have. See what we end up with in the pick department. We end up with pick number 2. So, we were obviously projected 1. We only ended up with 2. I think Wiseman's probably going to go 1. And I really think James Wiseman would kind of complete this team. So, I'm going to try to make a move up to number 1. It's by no means is it probably going to be easy. I also don't really think it's going to be that hard, though. Especially when it's just 2 for 1. They want a first-round pick in 2023. That's fine. So James Wiseman is officially a Warrior. That is going to be pretty big because he's going to come in, be our starting center. Play next to Draymond for maybe a season unless I can find a trade for him right now. We'll see what ends up happening. But James Wiseman, welcome to the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, so, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, if they end up getting him or potentially getting somebody else, God knows what they can do with that pick. Like, you have Stephen Clay back after this. It's not like they're going to take a step off or, like, back off a little bit. I mean, what, Steph's 32, Clay's going to be 30? Like, it's... I just don't see how people are not concerned about that. And some, like, everybody's like, oh, the Warriors dynasty is over. But is it really? Like, I don't think it is, if we're being honest. I mean, I don't think they're going to do what they've been doing in the past, like, 5 to 6 years, but still. All right, so this is the team for now. Paschal is going to come off the bench. Most likely, what is his overall at small forward if I were to just move him, just out of curiosity? He goes up to an 81. All right, it's not that big of a difference. So, let's see. Steph will not have a backup. I would like to get Jacob Evans some minutes. Jordan Poole, unfortunately, I don't really see a spot for here. Unless his overall jumps at small forward, which I doubt it really does. Goes up to a 73, but I think I'd like maybe a veteran to come off the bench. So I think Jordan Poole probably is on his way out. Clay's here. Paschal, I think Amari Spellman and Alan Smilagic, I can't even say, I don't even know who that is, are probably on their way out as well. I think Kevon Looney's more than a serviceable backup for James Wiseman, the rookies. So I'm going to make a trade. Give me a minute, and yeah, I'll be back. All right, so I threw up these 3 guys in the trade finder: Amari Spellman, Alan Smil, I can't say that, and Jordan Poole. We actually got a really solid offer here from the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know we said I wanted more of a veteran to come off the bench, but Kevin Porter Jr. can easily slide up to a small forward. And then we're also going to acquire a first-round pick here from the Cleveland Cavaliers, which I think is honestly a great move because none of those 3 guys are really going to affect this so much to the point where they honestly are going to make that team so much better, is what I'm trying to say. So 6'4" here, 6'4". Kevin Porter Jr. does go up to a 75 overall at my backup small forward spot. So this is 9 guys. I mean, there's not much I really need to do in free agency. I wouldn't mind checking it out. Imagine if I had the money for Anthony Davis. I would obviously love that, but I don't. We don't have any rights on anybody. I don't really think we have any free agents. We have Willie Cauley-Stein, but honestly, it's not that big of a loss. So I'm going to let all those guys go. We're pretty much all set. I don't really need to sign anybody for now. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2. Or excuse me. Yeah, no, that's year number 2 of the rotation. I might do a 4th season depending on how this goes. See you guys there. So year number 2, this is how the rotation is going to look. Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell are going to be our backcourt. D'Lo's up to an 89 overall. That's obviously great to see. I think the shooting of this team is just going to be so ridiculous. Klay Thompson here, he is an 87 overall, so he did hit a little bit of a regression. I think it's just more the injury thing, but Hopefully he's good by the end of this year. Draymond Green is down to an 80, which kind of sucks, but this is probably going to be his final year here in Golden State anyways. James Wiseman, our new rookie center, hopefully going to be a stud and can just kind of take over for us. Eric Paschall off the bench for us. I really hope I'm saying that name right. I actually forgot to look it up. I'll look it up now just to make sure. Kevon Looney in here as well, more than a serviceable backup big man. Kevin Porter Jr. and then Jacob Evans. So I'm going to do scoring options. Some of you guys have been recommending that. I think Steph, probably D'Lo, and then Klay Thompson are the three I want. So I think this team's going to do super well, honestly. I definitely think we can be a top 3-4 seed in this Western Conference. That's it for me. I'll see you guys at the end of the second year. So before we get into this current playoff, it's Pascal. I'm sorry. 48 and 34, I believe, yes, is our record on the year. Giannis, once again, MVP. I mean, what's that, 3 in a row now, technically, if you include the year before, last year. Just 2 years ago, Master, just say 2 years ago. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year, ended up in Memphis. Him and John Moran as a backcourt would be pretty deadly. Cole Anthony, 6th Man of the Year, ended up in Atlanta. Honestly, I mean, I would probably look to play one of him or Trae Young at shooting guard. I mean, defensively, I don't know how good that would be. I don't really know how good Cole Anthony is on defense. I think he's, 6'1", 6'2". Oh, he's 6'3", so still maybe a Jesus. That was disgusting. Still maybe a little bit undersized as a shooting guard, but probably could get the job done. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year in L.A. Markelle Fultz, Most Improved. Wow. Really solid year for Markelle Fultz. Finally kind of looking like a #1 overall pick. Mike Budenholzer, Coach of the Year, probably still on the Bucks, I would imagine. All right, so we are in the playoffs. We're a 3 seed. I will take that. I mean, it kind of is a bounce back year. I thought we were going to be a 3 seed. I just thought it would be with a couple more wins, but still, absolutely will take it. Player stats on the year, it was Curry, D'Lo, Thompson, kind of what I thought it was going to be. Wiseman was super solid. Pascal was super solid. Kevin Porter Jr. Draymond just sucks. I'm just going to be straight up honest. He's just terrible. I honestly think I was going to trade for a power forward, but we have Eric Paschall. Probably just going to roll with him and then maybe get a couple bench pieces for Draymond Green, if I can even get that. So, rebounds per game went to Wiseman. He's an 83 overall. It's cool to see. Steph Curry almost 10 assists back to himself. That's awesome. So, we do have Denver here in round #1. I much rather would have faced Minnesota or Phoenix or Memphis, but can't always get what you want. We're up 3-0, though, on Denver. Awesome. Playoff experience is definitely helping with Klay and Steph there, and even Draymond maybe a little bit. Round #2 here, we do have the Houston Rockets. This is always a fun matchup. Our backcourt defensively is not great. Klay Thompson going to have to pick up a lot of the slack. We're up 2-2 now. 3-2, and can we close them out? No, we're going to Game 7. We do win. We're in the West Finals here. Somehow have home court advantage, taking on the Dallas Mavericks. It's Brooklyn and Boston over there in the East. 2-2 with them right now. Winner's going to be facing Brooklyn, and we do go to the NBA Finals. We're taking on former Golden State Warrior member. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can just do this. Yeah, Kevin Durant. So, Kyrie, Dinwiddie, KD, Taj Gibson's in here, DeAndre Jordan, Jarrett Allen. See, I never really liked the acquisition of DeAndre Jordan. I mean, if it helped you get Kyrie or KD, or if not both there, then I kind of understand it. But, like, you have a young center in Jarrett Allen, and you're just really hindering his development. It's kind of like the same thing that's going on in Orlando with Nikola Vucevic and Mo Bamba. Like, I understand, like, Nikola Vucevic is the franchise, like, piece in Orlando, so it's a little bit different. I meant more just along the lines of, like, hindering development. Like, Mo Bamba is never going to play up to his potential as, what, like, number 6 or 7 overall pick or whatever the hell he was with Nikola Vucevic there. They're just both pure centers. It's terrible to say, but they cannot play together. It's just never going to happen. So, I don't know. I'm not going to keep talking about Orlando. Karis LeVert, Dwight Howard's here for some reason, who's been really good for the Lakers this year. Jeremy Lin, Nicholas Claxton as well. A lot of big men there. So, not going to be an easy round, to say the least. We're up 2-0, though. We're up 3-0. Okay. KD, looks like he made the wrong decision to go to Brooklyn, but hey, I get it. Wow, are we really going to clean sweep the Brooklyn Nets right now? Don't mind if I do. I will see you guys in there. All right, so here in the game right now, I do want to get the starters in a little bit. Eric Paschall right here. Wiseman should be not be able to body DeAndre Jordan, but he's a lot taller. Paschall, 3-ball? Come on. I know you can shoot the 3. It's not even really a debate. Steph's not even in the game right now, so let's work on getting Steph Curry back in the game. Klay Thompson over here in Karis LeVert. Klay's only got 15 on the night, but he's kind of more into the spot-up shooter role. Rather, I mean, he's always been a spot-up shooter, but you know what I mean. Like, he's kind of probably taking a little bit of a load off with D'Angelo Russell coming in. A little bit of pressure relief, though. Good board by DeAndre Jordan. He's going to get that puck back to go. D'Angelo Russell's got 35 points tonight. That is awesome to see. So it's an 11-point game. This one is not over, to say the least. I mean, I would like to win, obviously. Just D'Angelo Russell going to go up. Seriously? Like, we're missing layups now. Oh, I just don't get this at all. Eric Paschall, 7-on-7 here. KD. It's just going to be, it's still going to be weird to see Kevin Durant, like, in number 7. Like, that's just going to take some getting used to. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to not see him in 35, if I'm being honest. Klay Thompson. Dude, this team is just fucking with me right now. How many days has it been since I've played 2K? Because I'm not playing very well right now. Karis LeVert. Okay. Yeah, good timeout. Let's get Steph Curry back in, maybe. Christ alive. That would be helpful. I think, yeah, maybe. I don't even know if I want Draymond in or if I want Pascal in. We'll see. Draymond's currently a 78 overall. That's just awesome. Yeah, no, Pascal's going to come in. I think it's probably about time. So 7-point game, 2:31 left to go in this one. Game 4 here in, it's actually not even Oracle anymore. What's it called? I honestly don't know the name. Is it like, I don't really know what it's called. Yeah, great night for D'Lo, though. 13 and 25 from the field, 35 points on the night. So Steph Curry in here now, obviously going to help that a little bit. He did a double-double on the night. Come on, just like cook up Kyrie Irving, just go right up to the rack. See, that's what I've been missing. Like that was what I could have used a minute and a half ago. All right, though, Klay Thompson on here on Kevin Durant. I mean, it's kind of a mismatch, but not every small forward in the NBA looks like and plays like Kevin Durant. So I think it's just simple to say for those of you who are probably yelling at me that I put Klay Thompson at small forward. Did he dunk that or no? Eric Pascal right up to the rack and a dunk at home, giving him 10 points. I don't really know what just happened. A little bit confusing there, but cool. All right, so good track. As soon as Steph Curry comes in, we take the timeout. It's obviously helpful. Oh, this is the Chase Center. All right, that's gonna say weird sound that it's just not Oracle anymore. Yep, we kind of got picked there. Kyrie's gonna hit that, so that happens. I would like a big 3 right now with Steph Curry and just kind of call it a game, or D'Angelo Russell. Honestly, I don't really care which one I do it with. No, I did not mean to shoot that. Okay, that went in. 17 and 14 on the night for Wiseman. I really did not mean to shoot that, though. I thought he was going to drive. I'm not going to play user defense on KD. I think that's probably the smartest move I can do. Shit, we got the mismatch there. KD's going to hit a 3. I believe that. Was that a 3 or was that a 2? I didn't even see the score before that. All right. Not over, but I don't think it's really within reach anymore, if we're being honest here. Can I just get a good pick here from Pascal? Steph, mid-range jumper, does drill that. So I think this one's probably all but over. I'm going to assume Steph Curry is probably going to be your finals MVP, and I'll see you guys back. So your finals MVP does go to Steph Curry, 41.5 points a game, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, almost 2 steals. Yeah, it's pretty deserving. Good to have Steph back. So this could be the third and final year. It's kind of all depending on how this year does go. I wouldn't mind if this is the final year. I feel like I do still have a couple trades I do want to make, though, so we'll see. Our staff is all set. No real reason to move on from any of those guys. Let's head up to the draft. I don't know if we're going to have our pick. Honestly, I might have turned into our pick. Oh, yeah, no, we don't. Never mind. Our pick from, because whoever had our lottery protected pick ended up just getting, I believe, probably an unprotected pick this year. Obviously, he's turned into pick 30, or actually not pick 30, but you know what I mean. All right, so let's head up to team player options now. See what we got here. Pascal coming back. Looney's going to decline. I would like to get him back. Jacob Evans, Kevin Porter Jr. as well. Good to have those guys back. So qualifying offers, Torrey Craig. I didn't even know you were on the team. Maybe could have utilized you a little bit, but it's all right. I'll live, I think. So moratorium here. Money's not really a thing for us. Kevon Looney, I'd like to bring back. You're more than a serviceable backup big man. Welcome back to the team. Torrey Craig, unfortunately, I'm just not going to match an offer for. Straight up didn't know you were on the team. I'm sorry. So, welcome back to the team, Kevon Looney. You're going to be a pretty big addition. He's only 25. I could have sworn he was so much older. I feel like that, Kevon Looney has been on the team, when Andrew Bogut was. I don't know why I thought that, but I guess not. Okay, so I wouldn't mind keeping Kevin Porter Jr. I think maybe a move to Jacob Evans wouldn't be a bad idea if I am, because I'm obviously going to trade Draymond Green. I mean, maybe I could just keep Draymond as a backup power forward, but I honestly just don't really want to keep him on the team. And I need to make some trades. So Draymond Green probably has 2.5 stars. 3 stars isn't terrible. Willie Cauley-Stein, Marcus Morris. I might just do that trade. It's not bad at all. Justice Winslow, though, I actually don't get. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this trade. You know what? Ooh, Buddy Hield straight up. That's nice. Aaron Gordon as well. Aaron Gordon definitely is somebody I'm interested in. All right, you know what I'm going to try to... See, I like this trade because Bridges can go to small forward and Boucher, whatever the hell it is, can go back to my backup. Or Kevin Porter Jr. can go back to shooting guard. Bridges can go to small forward. Do I want to do this one, or do I want to just do straight up for Aaron Gordon? You know, I don't get Aaron Gordon a lot. Give me Aaron Gordon. This is going to be a straight-up trade, Draymond Green for Aaron Gordon. I like that trade. I think Pascal's still going to start, though. Aaron Gordon's going to come off the bench, kind of play a hybrid of backup small forward. Or backup power forward. And then Jacob Evans, I'm fine with him. I just want to see if I can get a better backup shooting guard, if we're being honest. So let's see Jacob Evans right now, along with 2 first-round picks. In the shooting guard department, it's probably going to be Ooh, Tyler Hero. I think Tyler. Ooh, PJ Washington and Miles Bridges. Mobamba, I see there. Lonnie Walker. Tyrese Halliburton. Ooh, and Josh Okogie. Getting a lot of good offers. I think Tyler Hero is going to be the guy, though. Kiziak Paula, we're also going to acquire. Unfortunately, he's really not going to play, so I probably will just find him a new home. But Tyler Hero is going to be a great shooter off the bench, kind of just adding to that Warriors reputation. Could I maybe get somebody good for Kevin Porter Jr. and Kiziak Paula? I wouldn't mind glancing and looking. Porter Jr., Kiziak Paula, and we'll do our final first-round pick we got here. For backup small forward, Matthias Thybulle, I think it's probably going to be the guy. Cam Reddish is also an option there. Miles Bridges. You know what? I almost got Miles Bridges before. I'll pull the trigger on him now. We're going to acquire him also with a first-round pick. I just think that's kind of an upgrade over Kevin Porter Jr. So, yeah. Team is all set. Third and final year. Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Tyler Hero. These two Bridges. Yep. Yeah, we're looking good. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final season. So third and final year here, this is how the rotation is going to look. Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell is our backcourt. Klay Thompson's been hitting some regression, which does kind of suck, but he's, what, 31 now? Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't happen. He's only 31. Guys in the NBA play till like 37, 38 at some points, and yes, they regressed, but like they regressed at like 35, not 31. Never mind, I don't care. Eric Pascal coming in here. I really do like this addition. Kind of like how I kept it simple and didn't really go out and trade for a big name free agent. And then James Wiseman up to an 88 overall. 88 overall is basically a franchise piece in himself alone. Bench, Tyler Hero is going to be a huge addition as a shooter off the bench for us. Aaron Gordon in here as well. Miles Bridges, and then Kevon Looney. I definitely think this bench got a significant upgrade. I don't really think there's much arguing that. So, yeah, I'm looking to repeat, go back-to-back, maybe as a 1 seed this time. That'd be even better. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So pretty cool way to end the video. Steph Curry does get MVP. Good to see him back on top. 28.5 points a game, 6 rebounds, 11 assists, so double-double on the year. We go 63-19 here in our third and final year. Bol Rookie of the Year. I don't know how he's the Rookie of the Year when he was drafted in 2019. Maybe spent 2 years in the G League. I don't know. Cole Anthony, 6th Man of the Year once again. Anthony Davis, even the Player of the Year at LaMelo Ball, most improved. And Steve Kerr does get Coach of the Year for us. So I will take that. Steph Curry, All-NBA first team. Obviously, we are a 1 seed with 63 wins, our best yet. So, very happy to see this team doing well. Steph Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, James Wiseman, Tyler Hero, Eric Pascal. I mean, Pascal's still putting up better numbers than Draymond. He's a higher overall, so I seriously don't have a problem with the trade. And then rebounds was Wiseman, and assists was Curry. So, first round here, Jesus, we got Portland. Very solid backcourt for them as well with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. Probably don't still have Melo if we're being honest, but you never know with this game sometimes. We are up 3-1, though, against them, and can we close them out in 5? Yes, we do. Moving on to round number 2, we got the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis. Not an easy team to face at all. Bottom of the West is going to be Minnesota and Memphis. Don't mind playing either of those teams to go to the NBA Finals. We're going to be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have where are they? Oh, there you go. You just hit RB. Okay, my bad. Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Wiggins, Jarrett Culver, Jabari Parker, Karl Anthony Towns, Robert Covington. Yeah. Okay, they're actually a pretty good team. They got a whole lot of 80 overalls, but no 90s except for Towns. All right, well, we're up 2-0 right now. New York and Indiana over there. Wow, Indiana's on a run right now. We're up 3-2 against Minnesota. We go to the finals. Indiana as an 8 seed. Look at them. Malcolm Brogdon's a 92. Oladipo, Scotty Barnes, Sabonis, Miles Turner, TJ Leaf. Yeah, this team just kind of developed, and I don't know why Malcolm Brogdon develops super well in this game. He just does. I don't know why that is, but he really, really does. Damn, we're down 3-2. All right, if this one's close and we need some help, I will hop into it. Not that I'm really much help, but okay, we're going to win that one. We'll simcast this one as well. See what we can do here in the Chase Center, I believe it's called. Yeah, we're going to be taking this one home, though. Awesome to see. We win back-to-back finals. Steph Curry finals MVP once again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like down below. If you guys new, please make sure to subscribe. As I mentioned, I wouldn't mind potentially doing something other than rebuilds. So it doesn't have to be 2K involved. Like, straight up, I would, like, not even so it's like a podcast, but, like, just talking about the NBA. It's what I love doing. I pretty much do that for all of these videos in general. So if you guys want me to do that, I'd be more than happy to give it a try. Let me know what you want me to talk about in the comment section. Don't just say talk about the NBA. What do you want me to talk about? I need kind of a first episode topic. And then if you guys like one of those that you see in the comment section, just like it. Don't comment it again. Just like it so it goes to the top of the feed. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Trying to get more consistent with uploads being home, though. I did have an internship interview today, though. So you'll see this tomorrow, but that's why I didn't see this one today. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Video ideas down below in the comment section. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Links in the description. That's about it. Catch you guys all in the next one.